A long-standing feud comes to a head. The best placement in Miami's history in the CDL, and a battle for $150,000. The last 2 days of Major 1 in Madrid were electric. It came down to 3 teams by the end of it, with the grand finals that went all the way to a Game 7.
They got it. And here comes Hydra. Lost shot space.
But how did we get here? Miami started the weekend with an unfavorable matchup against Optic, who were the fan favorites going into this event. But to my surprise, they were able to take Optic to a Game 5 where they won 6-2 in the final map. They earned themselves a spot in the winners bracket with the support of the crowd in Madrid, fueling them to make a run this weekend. And in their second match on Saturday, they played against LA Thieves, who were coming off of a 3-1 win versus Royal Ravens. And in this matchup, LA Thieves came prepared, dominating Miami in the process. In the first map, Hydra caused some controversy by stair glitching.
Yeah, we are soaring, we are flying, but right now LA Thieves again, they are in control of the left side spawns. Hydra in prime position. Is that a red card? We can find out later.
But then 20 minutes later, Ghosty put them to sleep, earning a new CDL kill record with 16 in the search and destroy.
Approach towards that long line of sight. Here we go. The LA Thieves take the lead 2-0 in the series.
And then Envoy closed out the job with a 1.35 in the control, and Miami were unable to keep up with the new super team. In the losers bracket, Miami began by playing the underrated Minnesota Rocker, a matchup that couldn't be any closer. In the first map, Rencor showed why he deserves the Rookie of the Year award.
It's the hill though that they soaked up a lot of the time early on, so they're very comfortable in this position.
And Rencor is just let Minnesota have it.
A couple kills on the way there. Potentially spawn them all the way across the map.
2v2 situation into the hard point. Rencor able to win one. What happens to spawns here? Minnesota spawning out. At home, sure feels that way, and that last kill will cement it. What a third rotation.
Rocker was not going down without a fight and clutched around 11 in map 2.
Over, trying to re-clear the site. 30 seconds on the clock. Rencor is going to have to check. Is there a chance for him to find anything? First shots are out, finds the kill. He's got a 1v1. No! This pistol not up in time.
Rencor put his skills on display in the third map, clutching this final round.
Lucky's still alive, but there's helper on the backside of walls.
Oh, just got to finesse if you're lucky. Your teammates are now here to help you. Rencor flying on in. Able to find 3-second segment lock. You gotta go if you're Rocker.
Second wave of nades are starting to come through, but everyone's staying alive. Plus Miami in front of the kills. Gio, he's found one. He gets a second, but he cannot touch in time.
And then Rocker forced a Game 5 and another battle that would go down to the final round. On the red card search and destroy, Metals proved why he belongs on the best Spanish roster in CDL history, and Rencor earned a new fan in me, showing his true passion for what he gets to do as a career and showing love to his team and the fans in the process.
2-5 on the online qualifiers, but it's so weird because we lost every match like 2-3, and I think in LAN it's different. I'm shaking right now, I'm sorry, but I've been dreaming for this when I was child.
Despite the loss, the Heretics fans showered them with love and gave them motivation to keep working hard in the losers bracket, but things would not get easier. They would go on to face off against one of the top teams in the league, Carolina Royal Ravens. Rencor and Real helped bring the team across the finish line in map 1.
Here comes another one. Can Gwyn hold his nerve? Close range. Gwyn can't get any more. Slash it out, pushing out. 5 seconds. Oh, they're off the point for the win. Heretics, Miami are in. Vivid to save the map. Forward he goes. Open time. Gwyn is in. Real gets it. 5 for the win. Real holding it on. Lucky gets the final kill.
And then to add to the drama of the weekend, they decided to go to another round 11 versus Miami, where they showed ice once again.
Different sections, and look, number 2 gets baited back by the lack of pressure. Rencor might be on top, but Slasher got the bomb down for free, and he
Here, the wrap with the Ravens. Oh no! You can't get away!
Rencor brought down with the trades once again. 2v2 mid-map. Medals.
A fast lap, but is it his last lap indeed?
Medals. 15-6.
Carolina cooled them off with a decisive finish in map 3, but Miami were not defeated in any way. Going into the map 4, they continued to show their resilience, pulling away in the final moments.
Finds time, might be enough. Oh! all about this rotation, and Carolina get here first. It's going to be TJ and Gwyn, the SMGs, trying to hold it down. Final quarter, Meadows flies in. He got it. Oh my goodness! Vamos, Heretics! I cannot believe what we've seen.
In an unexpected turn of events, Miami earned their highest placement in the team's history in competitive Call of Duty, a true milestone. And Lucky was requesting to play LAT once again, but he had one request for Hydra.
Don't sterilate Hydra, please.
His wish came true as LA Thieves lost against FaZe in a map 5 bangout that we'll get to. And unfortunately for Miami, things would only become more difficult as they entered into Champ Sunday. In an act of deja vu, Miami could not keep up with the incredible pace of Envoy and Hydra, who managed to shut them down in a 3-0 fashion.
Again, you can see Miami just no idea where he's at, and they have to play flawless hardpoint, and as Ghosty comes from behind, he may just win it out right here. Hydra with them. Can anyone get here to touch the hardpoint in time? Looks like no, but Scrap will hold from the jump wall, and that'll be map number 1 going to LA. Like this, Metals down low, not gonna be able to find Hydra initially. 4v2. And it's not, the RC connects as well. Oh, not like this. Since the stack is in, and LA will capture the zone, and 3-0 Miami with a quick tape. Back with Atlanta in the grand.
They made this game look too easy, but Miami put in work this weekend. They finished the weekend in 3rd place, becoming $50,000 richer and revealing the amazing support of Call of Duty internationally. I'm sure this is a moment that they will never forget, and it's much deserved after a great performance from the team. Now, while there was love from the fans, there was a feud going on between some of the players. Perhaps one of the biggest storylines in competitive COD right now is the Draza versus Scrap rivalry that has been brewing since the Modern Warfare 3 season. After a lot of tweets and bad blood, the two came to settle their differences on tournament weekend. Not once, but on 2 separate occasions in one day. So to understand how we got to this moment, we must look at how both teams played leading up to Sunday. After starting the season off 0-3, FaZe had everyone fooled thinking they were off their game, and since the slow start, they have completely dominated the league, going on an 8-win streak leading up to their trip to Madrid. Going into tournament weekend, they 3-0'd Boston Breach, making it automatically to Saturday, where they matched up with Toronto Ultra. Now, Toronto played well throughout the qualifiers, and I'm excited about this team going forward, but in this game, FaZe made short work of them. In the first hardpoint, Toronto almost pulled off this incredible comeback.
The 5 or so,
Yeah.
when you talk about the scoreline, the only reason Ultra's in this game is because they have done good enough at this hill. And every single time, 3 times.
A few moments later.
Everybody's rise, and they spawn in the back. Everything looking good now for Ultra. The clock continues to tick. They're going to get into the point, though. They've got to get back into the lead. Lead change now. Do they play outside of the point? That's going to be the call. Number 2, and Thieves is going to back out of it. The play clock going to be everything now. FaZe sitting it forward, able to take down 2. Thieves with one of his own. He's on point 3. You get in, and now you're back in front.
And then in map 2, Abizi and Celium switched the pace up with a 6-3 finish on Protocol. They close it out with a strong finish on Hacienda Control.
Actually, World Star like 3 people that round. I'm not even trolling.
And despite Toronto's claims of being the best team in the game,
overall, we're just going to be the best team in the game. So
we are the best team. I truly believe that. We'll be perfectly fine. We'll win this event.
FaZe were able to prove their dominance on land. Abizi saying, "If we're playing our best, no one can beat us." Things would not get much easier for them as they played against LA Thieves for the first time in the weekend, securing a spot on Sunday. On LA Thieves side of the bracket, they started with a convincing 3-1 win over Carolina on day 1, then sweeping Miami to secure their appearance on Champ Sunday. LA Thieves is trying to start their dynasty team while FaZe is working to cement their spot in CDL history. The matchups go even deeper than that because of the Scrap versus Draza rivalry, and from a gameplay perspective, Hydra versus the Tiny Terrors. They also came out with the Sunday jerseys, and Draza was rocking some pretty cool custom CDL Madrid kicks. This matchup in winners finals was destined to go the distance, and instantly LA Thieves came out with something to prove. Starting the game with a 100-point lead, Scrap and Ghosty were on a different level. They kept this lead throughout the game, dominated the first map of the series, and Red Card S&D was no different. Both teams traded rounds throughout the entire game, but Scrap proved to be the difference maker in a game-deciding 1v1 versus Draza.
Reach out beautiful there from Sam. He'll fall, but time, you should be okay. Draza just had to play his life. He's going to
caught. 9 seconds to go. Just has to stay alive. Can he get back to it? I don't know.
He's so close. He might have it. He might have this. Oh, with .1, Scrap gets it done!
Thieves had the chance to close it out. FaZe was not going down that easy and started settling into the game in map 3. Cellium continues his control dominance, and I swear every time he plays this mode, he's bound to go positive. Finishing with a 1.29, MC and Draza shut down the Thieves in the final round. aBeZy heating up as well. By the time map 4 started, FaZe was fully locked in, and Cellium went into human turret mode.
Get statue control, he's able to do that. You lose your lobby player in aBeZy, and now's your big time to swing on this. So the pressure is going to be to Simp and Cell at the point to go big, and Simp and Cell are doing exactly that. Cell, just a turret from Lambo, lining them up and frying 3.
And you know, you're not even mad that you lose spawns if you're FaZe with 25
End
seconds.
of the game was about as close as it gets, and FaZe finished strong in the final seconds.
They've got the tick, they should have the win. It's the 250. We're going to a map 5, baby.
Map 5 ended on Vault S&D, and FaZe took off with this game, getting a 5-3 lead. But in a twist of fate, LAT clutched the round 10, Envoy defusing the bomb in a photo finish to force a map 5 round 11. It started with a team nade from aBeZy, then Envoy lost the bomb in the vault, with FaZe completing the reverse sweep.
They're starting to set it forward. They can isolate this in the 2 versus 2. They're able to pick them up. aBeZy is going to drop, trying to get back towards bomb, but Simp is able to catch one. It's all on Scrap. 1 versus 2. Scrap just hoping he can get a free pick. Get down to a 1 versus 1. He didn't get eyes on the second player. Able to win 1, but Cell has got the trade. Atlanta.
This was an incredible series and only a preview of what we would see in the 7-map grand finals. And Draza also sent a message to the crowd after this
Say
one.
something for the people who've been cheering for you on home and right now here.
Shout out to the crowd, the people who love me, the people who support. I appreciate you guys as always. And everyone else, go f yourself.
Now, like I said earlier in the video, Thieves played Miami, and this is where they 3-0'd them, which was a much-needed regain for them as they prepared to match up against FaZe once again in one of the best grand finals that we've had in a while. So going into this grand finals, it's a best of 7, and the stage was set. Nate was at home ready to crash out. And FaZe started map 1 off hot, firing off in the comms, but LA Thieves outdid themselves from the last series with this jaw-dropping finish to start the series off right.
Win for 1 point. Trades it there. Draws through the front. Ghosty wins it. Through Zig. Simp finds 1. Trade it out. LA Thieves in.
Not through Zig just yet. Hydra doing it with the Jackal. Everybody left 1 shot to slide or easy. The teamwork is perfect. And for the first time in a long time, LAT have taken the lead.
What a comeback. What a hard kills all over the place. Tomboy Scrap fighting for the win. There's the last man down. And I don't believe it.
Immediately, Scrap was chirping on the other side of the stage, but FaZe was inevitably going to make a comeback of their own. And in map 2, FaZe came out firing on all cylinders.
Damn good reason. Draws has managed to make his way forward. Beautiful shots. And a fantastic center there to make his way back. Cellium there on the force spree. Less than 30 seconds to go. You've got to find this fight in a big, big way against Envoy. And he's holding you down. A 1v1 on the other side of the map as well. And that's about to go down too. Oh, they win their ones. FaZe map point. The difference.
With the map reset, FaZe took full advantage and shut down LAT 6-4. Envoy started doing damage in map 3 with a 1.18 KD.
They got the setup as well. They got the crossfires. Everything achieved. There's the trades. Got to win them all. Couple kills in the feed. Envoy with the snapper. There's and aBeZy just keeping this play up, but traded out everyone from Atlanta FaZe now effectively. And then the rest of the lobby controlling these hallways. He's roaming all around, the lone man trying to keep things consistent.
Bringing Thieves to a round 5 in control. Despite FaZe being on the attacking side, aBeZy called game with this final gun.
Last man left alive. Can he do something unbelievable now? Contest. Come with it. Scrap. Unbelievable. Simp now picks it up on the contest as well. The last lives. And FaZe got the LA Thieves on the zone.
And he finished this map with 33 kills to take the series lead over LAT. Thieves came out strong in the red card hardpoint, taking an early 100-point lead. During the second set of rotations, FaZe really settled into the game and made the end of this one extremely competitive. But Thieves were dominant on this final hill, winning the fights they needed to, and got a comfortable finish by locking it down.
Here we go. Thieves locking it down. 5 more seconds, and they're going to find the map win. Here's the hold. Anyone there from FaZe? The last minute contest. Shots are outstanding.
But map 5 did not look anything like the rest of the series, as FaZe came out with a point to prove, and despite doing over 700 damage, Scrap finished this one with a donut. FaZe pull away with the second S&D and take the 3-2 series lead, and you know Jaza had to let Scrap hear it after this one.
Not to make that much noise, folks, but it did make a shredded difference.
They only needed one more win because of the best of 7, and with their backs against the wall, LAT had to fight really hard in protocol control to keep the game alive. The turning point was in their second offensive round, where they clutched the final moments to take the lead.
From P2, can they get it done though? Over the top, what a shot! Hydra's Envoy from up high! The capture continues, the second segment gone, a 3-man stack!
They got it.
And here comes Hydra, last chance FaZe. They dive onto it valiantly.
And then they took off with the rest of this game, bringing it to a much needed Game 7 in Grand Finals. I mean, how much better does it get? And the final map did not disappoint. Both teams closed out the series on Skyline Search and Destroy, and one of the closest series that we've ever had in a Grand Finals. It felt like every single map besides that map 5 went down to the wire, and it was the only right way to end the series. So we get to the round 11.
Hydra versus Draza. Hydra wins. It's the makings of a round 11.
And this happens.
Kitchen. Here comes the first dagger. Hydra down. Scrap versus Sim.
My God, here they go.
FaZe. Read it. FaZe. It's an execution. They've taken over the A-bomb.
And they're reading the flank too. Scrap delivers.
It's an immediate jump. And his brains not broad. They get FaZe the win! You can take your superstars all the way to the final moment.
And just like that, FaZe were able to take down Thieves in a photo finish in a Grand Finals that marked a fantastic ending to Major 1 in Madrid. The crowd was mostly defeated because they were supporting Thieves for most of this one, but they still brought energy and showed love where it was deserved. Scrap and Draza showing that there's no love lost between the two, and the saga continues. Both teams should be extremely proud of how they played, because this Grand Finals was insane, because they really battled all the way to the last round. But with that, FaZe have not only won the first major tournament, they also won the first minor tournament online, and are looking to cement their dominance in Black Ops 6 and continue their success into stage 2. By the end of this series, Celium and Draza were at the top of the KD leaderboard, and Celium is officially in MVP form. As we come to the end of this tournament, it was a step in the right direction for the COD League, an event that I really enjoyed watching, and it shows why LAN events are just next level. It's nice to see the community come together. Hopefully they bring more events to different places so that people can enjoy the CDL in live action. Miami made the miracle run in Madrid, while FaZe and Thieves delivered an unforgettable Grand Finals. And just like that, we're gearing up and getting ready for the Major 2 qualifiers, which are right around the corner. But with that said, if you guys enjoyed this video, you gotta check out my recent one where I broke down the biggest rivalries in competitive COD history. I hope you all have a great week, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, peace.